Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So if the reason you're wondering why I'm looking like this is from a music shoot, hope you guys are well. This is actually a requested reading. I didn't come up with this. I think it was, correct me if I'm wrong. The username is NB, and then I can't remember the other parts because I think there's an underscore and there's another part of the username. So please correct me if I'm wrong. But it was you who requested this, so that's why I'm doing this reading. I only have 3 piles because I know this may not be a popular kind of reading, but I thought, why not? Because I don't want to just do the same types of readings. I'm always open to trying new things. So shout out to you who requested this reading. It's NB, and then you know who you are. So I have 3 piles today, and the first pile we have the pink eye. The second pile we have the blue eye. And the third eye we have, I don't know if this is orange or hazel, but it's like an orangey hazel. Okay, so go ahead and pick your piles. I'm going to start with pile number 1. Okay, so 111, pile 1, you guys chose the pink eye. So let's see, what messages do your future children want to tell you? Okay, they want to actually warn you about your health as well. Because I think of pink eye and I think of conjunctivitis. Sometimes you can also get conjunctivitis from just random bacteria, but sometimes it can even come from STDs. Like if you're pregnant and someone gives you an STD and then you give birth, they can sometimes get it that way if they have if you had something minor like chlamydia or whatnot. I know this is a bit gross to talk about, but it's life, so they just want to warn you about your health and infections and make sure you're being careful with who you procreate with. But also they want to let you know that along their journey, as they're going to grow up, they're going to fall into certain situations that are not really the best choices to make, but they're going to regret it and feel bad because this child is going to want your approval, and they're going to feel really bad, like they've let you down or they've embarrassed you, right? They just want to let you know, they will feel guilty about it, and they hope that you can forgive them in the future. But they also want to warn you about the now, your life, your health, We have the rooster and the sunflower, communication. So I feel like this child is going to be a very energetic child, very vibrant. I'm getting Gemini, Aries, Leo. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Virgo because of the communication. So this person is going to be, this child is going to be very, very communicative. But they also want to let you know that they're trying to send you communication. We have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. We have there's something better. We have your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. We have 28, which is reach out. Okay, another, card relating to communication. 28, 2 is a number of partnership and 8 is a number of abundance. So add them together, you get 10, which rounds to 1. So your child wants to let you know, be careful who you procreate with, because this child wants to have a great life. I'm not gonna lie, this child wants to have great life. So they're saying be careful who you make me with. But we have Queen of Cups, could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. 2 of Wands. Again, fire sign energy. Okay, we have the Magician. I had a feeling this would come up. Gemini or Virgo or even Aries. Sometimes I interpret it in that way. Let's put you over here. Actually, let's put you here. I'm trying to get it in the camera because someone was complaining they couldn't see the cards. And thank you to those who defended me, who were like, oh, why are you nitpicking? It does feel like nitpicking, I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, I understand some people want to see all the cards, and that's fine. We have Inner Week, Crown Chakra, and Guilty, but you can't see the cards. So this child wants to let you know that they're going to feel a little bit guilty, okay, because they're going to make a lot of mistakes as they grow up, especially with the pink eye. But I also feel like this child will feel like they may not be as mature as they're supposed to be when they're a certain age. Like, for example, if this child, when they grow up, when they're meant to be age 21, they may be acting 15, and by showing making certain mistakes. And they want to let you know that they feel bad when they disappoint you. They don't want to disappoint you. They also want to let you know that you should have higher goals. because they want to benefit from it. Like, no shade. Like, they said, like, can you please, like basically manifestation. This is a card of manifestation. It's artist, manifestation, creative, accountability. So your future child is letting you know, like, if you have a certain talent or a certain skill, it doesn't have to be music related. They are urging you to work towards it because you're going to go far with it. Like, there's something in the spiritual realm that they can foresee that you guys can't see yet, and they want to let you know, please go after your dreams. Don't think so much about them. Just go after your dreams, and then once you've achieved your dreams, then try and make them. That's what they're basically letting you know. They're trying to reach out. Yeah, I'm hearing, can I lay by your side? Okay, so this person or this baby or this child wants to let you know that they're always going to be with you, and they're always going to feel that nourishment from your warmth, from your hug. So when they do come into this world, their love language will be physical touch. They will crave a lot of hugs, and that is the way they feel soothed. I'm getting water sign energy the most. Like, they could be a water sign, Pisces, I'm hearing, but they will have other things in their chart, of course, but mostly water. They want you to have higher standards. When they have this is better, sorry, not this is better, there is something better. They want you to have, I think that's my son crying. Okay, I'm gonna speed this up. I think he's crying because he wants me, basically, like he just wants me to be in the room with him, because he feels like when I'm away in a different room, he feels like I'm gone forever. So but then again, I can't do a reading when he's in the room because he tends to like make a lot of noise. I don't know. I will try my best to speed it up. I'll make this a very quick reading then. So your future child wants you to know that you should have higher standards when it comes to the person you procreate with, and also when it comes to your life. They want you to actually have higher dreams, higher goals. They don't want you to settle for less. They want you to have the best so that they can benefit from it. So this child wants to let you know that they are trying to communicate to you. They may do this through dreams. And the reason why I'm saying dreams is because we have crown chakra. So there's a strong connection that this child will have to the divine. And you may get a lot of synchronicities in regards to this child. I'm getting this child as a girl, or specifically the firstborn will be a girl. And then you might end up having 2 children, but it's not certain, but I'm just saying you might have 2 children, the eldest being a girl and the youngest being a boy. But you're more than happy to just have 1 or more. But I'm getting Pisces vibe. They want to let you know that you can manifest everything that you could ever want. And they don't want you to settle for less. They want you to go after your dreams and then have them. They said don't have them before you've achieved what you are meant to achieve. I feel like your child is also letting you know that sometimes they may need time alone. So they don't want you to feel like you don't care, like they don't care about you. Because you know when children reach a certain age where they're like, oh, mom, leave me alone, or dad, leave me alone. And then the parent may feel like, oh, why doesn't my child want to connect with me? But it's not necessarily because like they don't like you, or they feel like you don't understand them. Sometimes this child wants to let you know that sometimes they will need time away from you. They just need space, and they just want their privacy respected. I feel like this might be an introverted child at some point, like not like they are a very quiet kid. I feel like they will be introverted at times, but they're not afraid to connect and socialize with other people. But yeah, they'll just feel really guilty. Whenever they upset you, they feel really guilty, and they feel like they just want your approval. You might even get a dream about a message from them because they're trying to reach out to you. They're trying to communicate with you. You might get this in a week's time, or between now and a week's time. You might have a dream. Maybe a name will pop up, or maybe a person who's already grown or a teenager will pop up in your dream, but they want to send you a sign. They also want to let you know that you have potential, and they want to let you know that they're the type of child that has big dreams, big goals, aspiration. There's a remnants that they will have that reminds them of you, or you of them. But they feel like you're going to have to choose between 2 certain things when it comes to your life purpose, and they are trusting you to choose the right decision. They feel like you're prone to making a lot of choices that may not be always the best for you, but you learn from them, and they're hoping that now you should make a better choice. And they also worry that when they make decisions that are not the best, they hope that you also have the same compassion and hug them and make them realize that, you know what, they're not the worst person on earth. I feel like this child feels like they're going to mess up, and they don't want to mess up, but they hope that you don't lash out at them when they do. But this child is going to be very intuitive and very down to earth, very sweet, and just very, very like outgoing at times, but then very introverted at other times. But they just want you to understand them and accept them and appreciate them. There's something about them seeking your approval. But they want you to have high standards for your life so that they can also enjoy that. Because I feel like a part of them has this quality, but not in a give me what I want kind of way, but more in like, I have big goals, I have big dreams, I have big aspirations, and I don't want anyone to shut them down. So they're saying, if you have big goals and big dreams, you shouldn't like be hard on yourself and give up on them. Like you should, you know, work hard towards them, because this child will be the same way. They will be like, okay, well, I have big goals and big dreams and aspirations, and I don't want anyone to shut those dreams out of me. So mom, dad, please work hard towards your dreams, and I'll do the same when I'm older. There will be some trial and errors here and there, but it's the journey that makes it special, because you end up learning. I just find it so fascinating that this is literally a baby being reaching out. And I hear my son crying, and I don't want to keep him crying for too long, because he just wants to see my face. Like he just wants to know that I'm still in the house, because he thinks that I'm not in the house. Okay. But yeah, your baby may reach out to you, and I feel like whenever this child is sad, they're the type that just wants to be hugged and nurtured and held. Okay, but they're telling you, please go after your dreams. And they're telling you that the best way to discipline them whenever they're bad is to talk to them. They don't want any silent treatment. They don't want any, you know, you go to your room. Like they want you to actually like talk to them and make them realize things, and they will be receptive to hear. So this is a child that like is very outgoing and has big dreams and goals and aspirations, but they want to be handled with like respect. They don't want you to be mean to them. Okay, but that's all I'm getting. I'm gonna move on because I'm worried about my child, and I don't want to keep him crying for too long. Yeah. Okay, I need to hurry up. Okay, so 1219 pile 2, you guys chose the blue eye. Okay, so what does your future children want to let you know? They want to let you know that if you have psychic abilities and you're very intuitive, they want to let you know that they are also the same way, and they intend to actually take their psychic ability and do more with it, if that makes sense. So say for example, if you're just an intuitive person but you're not a tarot reader, this child will be a tarot reader, and they will like, not as their main job, but like they'll do it, you know. They want to let you know that like they're very passionate about helping people. They could even be a crystal child. I heard life path number, but I didn't hear which number. But they're very intuitive, and they want you to also make use of your intuition when it comes to choosing who their parents will be, or their other parent will be. They want you to focus on your intuition. And we have the bat and the hellball. Intuition. Okay, intuition. We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. I need to check on my son quickly. Hold on, guys, because he's crying and I don't want him to cry for too long. So I'm gonna have to. Sorry guys, so my son was crying because he was just like, oh, I just wanted to make sure that you were still here, sort of cry. And I'm like, I'm here. Feel free to watch Miss Rachel while I quickly finish this and I'll get back to you. So yeah, we have the children. Sorry, I didn't want to edit my video because I don't have enough space on my phone at the moment. So that was another reason why I had to just dip and come back. Maybe this is a sign that your future children will need you a lot. They may be very clingy and very sensitive. But we have, if you believe, We have I remember, soul plan, fated life versus the destiny life. I remember. Oh, I'm getting, you guys might have one of those kids that, I don't know if you've seen on TikTok, but there's these kids that can tell their parent about past events or about their own life and even before they were born, and they just know so much, and the parents are like, how do you know? So you may have one of those children that can remember their past life or life even before you were born, and it's gonna be like very like creepy, but it's because they're very intuitive. Okay, we have 25, fill the well. 2 is a number of partnerships, and 5 is a number of change. And then add them together, you get 7. So there's going to be a lot of changes and learning in the connection that you have with your children. Okay, and we have 9 of Wands, which is fire sign energy. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the reason why I always mention numbers and elements is because some people are new to spirituality, and when they click on pick a card, they don't know what's going on, but they learn eventually. So I feel like I want to break it down. Okay, we have this 10 of Cups, which is I was about to say Sagittarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. We have the Judgment, which I read as Scorpio and sometimes Virgo. And we have the King of Cups, water energy. And we have pregnancy, and we have insecurity. I hear a dashing young man. So I feel like your first kid, if you only want one child, is most likely going to be a man or a boy, but may be in touch with their femininity. Or if you have more than one child, the eldest will be a boy. Okay, that's just what's coming through. But that's only if that's what you want. This is for people who don't have kids, okay? They'll be like, oh, nah, but I have a daughter right now. Then, okay, that message is not for you, you know? But, so what I'm getting, oh, can you not even see the cards? Okay, so what I'm getting here is your child wants to let you know you should use your intuition when it comes to who you choose as a partner. Like they say, choose a partner while thinking about me. Because most of the time, people may choose their partner based upon how attractive they look and how drawn they are to them, or how much money they make, or whatever it may be. But then they don't actually consider, like, is this a good parent for my future child? Will they know how to take care of their children? Will they know how to be a good person? Are they a good role model? People don't think about that. So this child is like, can you please think about that before, I come into this earth? They also want you to use your intuition in general. They may you may end up having 2 children from 2 different people, because it says your love life is being affected by children. So, or if that's not the case, you may be like, okay, well, let me prioritize my child, and then this may serve as a problem between you and your partner. They may be like, why are you always taking care of your children and you're not even focused on me? I know that's a bit strange, but some people feel some type of way about that. Some people be like, you're spending more time with the kids and not me. But they're basically trying to say that do what feels right, follow your intuition. And if you're with someone who has a problem with you taking care of children, then be with someone who doesn't have a problem with that. That's basically what your child wants to say. But if that's not your case, it could also be that you may have children with 2 different people. Like you may have already had a son, and then you're gonna have another son, or you may have another child, and they're basically saying, can you choose better this time because the last time it was awkward? Or maybe the new partner may have a problem with the last child's partner, and then the last child and that you already had, and mix and match, baby mama drama. So they're basically saying, be careful this time, learn your lessons. Your child wants you to know that they're very good at manifesting. They have that ability. So maybe if you have that ability to manifest, they have inherited this from you. They want to let you know that whatever you want to happen, like when it comes to something specific, just know that it's already yours, manifestation. They want to actually encourage you to keep going after what you want. So say, for example, even if it is a partnership with someone, like this person's future parent, mom or dad, they're saying keep working at it, but take it slow, okay? There might be a lot of changes in the dynamic, but they say something worth having won't always come easy. They also want to let you know that they might be, if they ever become so defensive and guarded, I'm getting Scorpio vibes. If they come defensive and guarded, it's not personal to you. This child may suffer from a lot of insecurities, and that is only because, I don't want to say this because it sounds mean, but they may feel like left out in school. They may feel like they don't fit in with other people. I was going to say bullied, but I don't want to alarm you. I don't want to scare you. I don't think it's like, give me your lunch money kind of bullying, but it's more like they may feel excluded, or they may feel like people are talking about them behind their back. So they may develop a lot of like guardedness and insecurity. So they may be the type of child that feels like everyone's judging them, so they may be less likely to want to be friends with people. Not to sound morbid, but some of you, if you've suffered a miscarriage before, this child is trying to let you know that they would be determined to keep their life. Like they refuse to die. They don't want you to go through another miscarriage. They actually want to come into this earth. But if you haven't suffered a miscarriage, then this might be a message that you may suffer a miscarriage, and then this child will come. But they're a fighter. This child is very sensitive and soft, but still assertive. Like they know how to assert themselves, even if they are deemed as very feminine and very sweet and very gentle, even if they're a boy. Like I feel like people may see this person as a weak person, a weak child, but then that child can assert themselves and it catches people off guard. I feel like this child is very I heard saint like they're sent from, they're like, I just said sent from heaven above. Like it's typical saying, but this child is very kind and very caring and well thought out naturally. Like I'm not trying to take the credit away from you, pal, too. I'm sure you would have done well to raise this child, but they basically see themselves in a way where they're meant to have a higher purpose and they're meant to help as many people as they can. They're very empathetic. They have a strong level of empathy. And some people will take advantage of that. And some people will try and make this person or this baby or this child feel very insecure about that. But it's not going to stop them from loving. This person, this baby just exudes love, you know. They practice gratitude. They're very grateful for everything they could ever want. This is going to be a child that you're going to be so in love with. Like you're going to be so grateful that you even had them, because they restore people's faith in humanity. They're very intuitive, very psychic. One of the clairs, there could be clairsentient, clairvoyant. But if you guys suffered a miscarriage, this is a baby coming back again. If you haven't, then you might suffer a miscarriage, but then this is the one coming back again, because we do have the Judgment card. This is someone who's coming back. I'm hearing I'm back from the dead, by Melanie Martinez. But also the Judgment, I feel like this child has lived many lifetimes, and this is just one of the lifetimes they have to live. So yeah, I feel like they're coming back. They're very compassionate, very strong. I feel like this might be a life path number 1 or 2, because I feel like this child is very intuitive and very balanced, but still meant to be a leader. I feel like this, they may end up being a social influencer, I'm not gonna lie, or an activist, because I feel like they give off leadership qualities, but they're leading with love. They're leading with compassion. Like they know, because the thing is, people may see this person as weak, but they know when to put their foot down. They know when to say, listen, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but it ain't me. Like they're very assertive. I feel like in the midst of when they're growing up, when they're small, they're going to have trouble asserting themselves. So they may feel a little bit of insecurity. They may feel like they need to make everyone happy around them and ignore their own needs. And then something will happen in their life that will force them to encompass who they're meant to be. And it's an assertive, strong leader with psychic abilities. So this person could be a social influencer, a YouTuber, tarot reader, just something where a lot of people admire and look up to this person. So we have pregnancy, so they're just hoping that your pregnancy is to full term. They want it to be to full term, but they also want you to know that you will be abundant. If you've been struggling with money, pal, too, you've been feeling like I don't make enough money, or I'm struggling to make ends meet with the insecurity here, they want to let you know that you're going to have more money. So don't stress. This is something they can even see. They feel like you're going to have a lot more money. This child is very healing. Like you could go through a lot of pain, and I'm not trying to say that you will have a horrible marriage or a horrible relationship, but you could be feeling drained, and then you end up having this baby, and then you just feel at peace. This baby just brings so much joy to your heart. You're going to be so grateful for even having this child or children. Again, similar to part 1, you may have 2, and For this power, I'm getting they might just both be the same gender. But the other power is like the eldest might be a girl and then a youngest is a boy. But for this power, it might be two boys or just one boy. But it's up to you because, you know, you get to decide how many kids you want. But they're saying, like, keep working hard. You may feel like you don't make enough money, but they keep saying keep working hard. Everything's going to change very soon. Yeah, but they just want to let you know that they just, if you're a psychic or you're intuitive, they develop your abilities. They have the same abilities as you. Yeah. This is really morbid, but if this child was to ever die before you, like say for example, God forbid, but like this child was already here, they're an adult, you're an adult, they're old enough to even have their own children. Say for example, if an illness happened and they died from that illness, they want to let you know that they will always be around you. Like they're not gone forever. Like I'm here, you know, and they'll always be in touch with you. This child is incarnated many lifetimes, very spiritual, very wise. They might be one of those children that are diagnosed with autism because they're just too intelligent, like high IQ, Asperger's, you know, like, but they may not even be autistic. I'm just getting crystal child, moon child even. This child would be wise beyond their years, but many people will really like look up to this child. They may find this child weird and strange because of how intelligent they are and how detached they can be at times. But truly, they love so hard and they're very empathetic and they just want to make everyone happy. They just want world peace. But eventually, like, they could be an Aquarius even, but eventually they'll know how to set their foot down and be assertive whenever they need to as they grow. So they just want to let you know that money is going to get better. If you're worried about money, there will be some stability. And don't worry about if you've lost a child or you're going to lose a child, this child will come back. And they just want you to know that they are literally a part of your destiny. You know, they're meant to be in your life, you know, and they feel like you have powerful manifestation skills and you may not be aware of it. So work hard on it. They know that you love them more than you love your partner or whoever you marry, and they feel like that may cause a problem to the partner that you might get or one of the partners you will get. So basically they're just saying, even if you have to cut down some time with them, they understand. They don't take it offensively. You know, this is not a clingy child. This is a child that just loves you and can understand. They're very mature for their age, but yeah, very intuitive. But that's all I'm getting, power number 2. I'm going to move on to power number 3. So 2716, power number 3, you guys got the Hazel / orange eye. So this child could be very, very, I heard catastrophic. This child could just be very wild. They love to try new things. But I'm also getting this is a child that's very creative. I'm getting Northwest. That's like Kim Kardashian vibes. Like very creative, but very like a wild child. They just say what's on their mind. Okay, we have the crow and the dogwood. So intelligence. We have intelligence. So they could be a Gemini. They could be an Aquarius. What other signs? Sagittarius. Pisces, just very intelligent, you know, very smart. We have keep an open mind. Yeah, this is a very open-minded child. Don't stop. Okay, this is a very driven child. Big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Oh God, you guys have a child who is the blueprint. Like literally, like no one else can be like your child. Like your child is just unique in that way. We have number 1, get over yourself. 1 is all about new beginnings, okay? The ego here. We have 59, spread the light. 5 is all about change. 9 is all about endings. 9 plus 5 equals 14, which still rounds back to 5. So this child is going to evolve a lot. They're going to go for a lot of changes. Let's just put it that way. We have the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We have the 6 of Cups, water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the 2 of Cups, okay, more water energy, and the 4 of Cups, more water energy. We have the sacral chakra. I did mention sacral chakra in terms of creativity. We have children. So you guys are having more than one child, but it may feel like a lot, okay? Like, as in, like, when I say a lot, I just mean more than 2, okay? And we have pride, okay. They could even be a Leo, this child, but they want to let you know that whatever dream, similar to part 1, whatever dream that you have in mind, go and achieve it. Because this child is going to motivate you. Even if they come into Earth, they're still going to motivate and be like, they're going to be your biggest cheerleader. They're going to be like, woohoo, my mom and my dad can do it. You know, this child is very intelligent. With this Queen of Swords, I'm getting air sign energy. And speaking of which, I did write a song called Queen of Swords. Check it out. But this child is, I feel like the eldest will be a female. And the others, I don't know what the other genders will be, but it might be a female. You might have 4 kids, 6 kids even. Yeah. This child is very they're very confident, you know, especially with this get over yourself and this pride. People may say that your child may be very prideful at times, but they just have a high self-esteem. They're very creative, very artistic. They have big goals, big vision, so they want to always achieve it. This child is actually your soulmate as well. Like, I don't mean that in a romantic, creepy way, but like they're a soulmate in a not platonic way, in a familial way. You're gonna feel like this child is your best friend. You could talk to them about anything and everything. You're gonna have such a great relationship with them. But at times you may feel like they're a bit too much, and even sometimes they need some time to like chill out. So you too may feel, or you and your children may feel like you need an emotional break, or they may be I'm hearing my head in the clouds, so they may be a little bit like spaced out at times, Piscean energy, Neptune energy. But this child is very intelligent and so creative, very open-minded. So if you're someone who's not open-minded, that's a reason why this person is going to be your child, because they're just like, well, you need to open your mind a little bit, and then you'd understand where this is coming from. Like, this child is very like heard talkative and very all over the place and loves to debate. You know, they're going to be a source of light in your life. They're going to restore any bit of positivity that you may need in your life. But it's just, people may think this child is very arrogant, but I'm also getting that they want to let you know that they don't like the fact that you have more kids. Like, they wanted to be the only child, but they have to, like, I'm getting Northwest vibes, I'm not gonna lie. They're not selfish, but it's just like they kind of low-key wish that they were the only child, and it's kind of like they have to share you. And it's not even for your attention, but it's just like ugh, I guess I'm not the main character. This is a main character child, but they're very funny. But they take pride in their appearance. This is a child that's going to be very gorgeous, very handsome, very good looking, because they have really good sense of style. But they want to let you know that if you have any creative abilities or talents or anything you want to work towards, or even if an entrepreneur, they're telling you that you should go for it. Similar to part 1. They also want you to choose the right partner so that they can come into existence, but they also want to let you know that you will choose the right partner. With this 2 of Cups, they say that you're going to have a great relationship, and you're going to have more than one child. You're going to have a great fruitful family, because I'm hearing be fruitful and multiply. Okay, maybe it's just you might just love your person so much, so it's just like you just can't help but just have babies. But with the 4 of Cups, they want to let you know, like, if you feel really bored or discontent or depressed at times, they want to let you know that that is a sign that you need to like go with inward. Like, that's you being protected from people who may want to use you. They just encourage you to have like really high standards for your life. This child wants to be rich and bougie, so they're just like, come on, pal 3, make that money. This child is also very like revolutionary, very good style. This child is very determined. Don't stop. This child has really good drive, and they want to let you know that they got this from you. Even if they feel like you're not like this, they want you to be like this, because they might even come into your life to make you be more like this, you know. But this child is so intelligent, and they keep saying, don't think with your heart, think with your mind. That's what the child wants to let you know. Don't think with your heart, think with your mind, especially when it comes to romance. They don't want you to just fall for anyone. They want you to make a good decision when it comes to the person you settle down with, because, you know, they just want to have their parents together. They don't want you to divorce. So yeah. And yeah, this child may feel like you're destined for success even before they come into this earth, and they want to let you know, don't let it get to their head. Because, you know, we do have get over yourself. So don't let it get to your head. They're like, remain humble, remain grounded, but they find you inspirational. They feel like you're a very inspirational person and you're going to inspire many other people, okay? And they're very proud of you. They have so much pride just to know that they are your child. So yeah, but I'm just hearing, think with your head, not your heart. So maybe there's a decision you have to make regards to something in your life, and emotionally you want to do something, but then your mind is telling you another thing, and that's just a confirmation for some of you. I'm hearing, oh, Mickey, you're so fine. Like, this child may just really be good at starting trends and be very, very gorgeous and good looking, and you might have to fight off a few people who want to be in your child's life, but they're very creative. I do see like trendsetter energy, life path number 1 and 5 and 11 energy. Yeah, very, I heard boisterous, outgoing, loud even. You might get annoyed with this child at times, but they want to let you know that you should be your authentic self, because they're going to always be their authentic selves. Even if you were the type of parent that's strict and like didn't like certain things, they're like, listen, I can respect you, pal 3, mom, dad, but at the end of the day, I'm still going to do me. Okay, this child is going to be like so confident in themselves. That's something Leo vibes, but that's all I'm getting. I'm going to move, I was about to say I'm going to move on to part number 4, but there was only 3 parts today. I just wanted to make a quick reading before my son comes home, because my other son was crying. But yeah, take care, guys. I hope that resonates, and let me know what else you want to see. I do have a few reading requests from some people, so I'll get over with that. But bye, guys.